way of getting appointments with people, because people would like to, especially the VIPs, especially the people who are having less time or have given due importance for time, they would like to get associated with those people who values time. One more idea is, before I share more ideas, I think let me share that these ideas that I'm sharing is a methodology used called contact marketing. Contact marketing has not been given the due place in marketing books most of the times, because people think that this is like one side aspect of it. But contact marketing helps the salespeople to break through to that audience that they want to reach out. And I would say that if you want to connect with everyone, one of the important things that you need to do is to give careful consideration to who goes on your top 100 and strategic 100 list. I would strongly recommend that you make your target list of those 100 prospects who are matching as per your buyer persona, because selling is about knowing who you are targeting and breaking through them. Like Jatin said, when I started, Jatin Baroda said that maybe getting an appointment is easy, but breaking through them is difficult. So if you can prepare a target list of those people who are in your target 100 list, and that target 100 list can be revolving, because right now those 100 and then some other 100 and then some other 100. Why 100? Because, or why low number? Because you want to keep a targeted list as focused as possible, unless and until you are part of a distribution company where there are thousands of databases that you have within a specific vicinity. There's somebody named Akash who's raising hands, so let me ask what's he saying. Akash, would you mind if you can share your question in the Q&A box, and I can then take you live and I can answer your question. The second list that I want you to make is a strategic 100 list. What is the difference in between a top 100 list and a strategic list? Top 100 list, you should have names of those clients who can possibly give you high value revenue. Low effort, high value. And strategic 100 list are those people or those companies which helps you to alleviate your brand. It helps you to raise your position. It helps you to play the one-up game rather than going towards the downward spiral of stakeholders with whom you have to work very hard to reach up to your CEO. Your top 100 list should address your highest value sales prospects. Guys, are you listening? Are you with me? I hope you are able to listen to me and understanding what I'm saying. Say all is well if you are able to listen to me. Say all is well if you are able to listen to me. Yeah, fantastic. And thank you, Makran. Thank you, Jatin. And your strategic 100 list should cover the people who can, thank you, Giri. Thank you, Rajesh. Thank you, Kailash. Your strategic 100 list should cover the people who can help your enterprise and market stature grow. And my request is, don't only work on that list, which is giving you revenue only. You should work on that list also, which can help you build your brand. So be in touch or in network with those people who can help you build your brand. And third list you should make should include an engagement list of your top 100 current clients and brand champions, jinka net promoter score zyada ho. So you should have three kinds of lists. One list which is helping you get values, which is your biggest chances of converting into orders. And second list of people who can build your brand or your market stature by being associated with them all throughout. It may not be 100, it may be 5 people, 7 people to start with. And third is an engagement list of your existing clients or current clients who are your brand champions. If you are starting business new, then this list would be low on number, but slowly and gradually that should be your intent, that you should have hundreds of people in each of these 3 buckets. As I have said, list can contain fewer people, but never more than 100 at a time. That's my recommendation to you. You may like it, dislike it, but understand why am I saying that? Because if it is a very long list, then you may be doing marketing, but you are not doing contact marketing. You will not be sharper, you will not be focused, and especially in the business of high value sale or value based selling or consultative selling, if you are having a business where the cycle length of the sales cycle is long, if you are in a business where there are many stakeholders that you have to map, if you are in an engineering business where the decision making takes long, then my request is you should have a very sharp list of contact marketing, because if you will send 15th August or Republic Day celebration WhatsApp messages and you think that is going to help you grow your business, then you are highly mistaken. That's not how contact marketing is done. Those Diwali messages will not give you business. Find ways to provide extraordinary value to them. Last but not the least, before I take questions, I'll take 10 minutes questions. It is critical to get to know your target audience before reaching out, and there are many sources that you can use. What they do, what's important to them, their current focus, how you can provide value, all the methods that you can use. Now let me share some more ideas. The first idea is art, humor, and film. Any guesses? Who would like to guess what is this idea all about? Anyone? I want to give a prize to somebody who guesses me right, that what is all art has to do with contact marketing. Any guesses? Tanya says videos. Tanya is into digital marketing, I can guess that. Business videos, gifting art. Any other idea? Do you all believe that, let me write it down. I want all of you to note down. We want the customer warmed up by the time we get there. And one of the ways to do that is humor. How many of you believe that? If you believe in what I've written in the chat box, say yes. If you believe in what I'm saying and you want to listen to this idea, say yes in the chat box. Another important point that I'm going to write before I share the idea. Endorphins are released in the brain from laughter. How many of you believe in that? Now, what does this have to do with contact marketing? Any guesses? I want all of you to see a blogger. I want all of you to see this blogger called Dave Brock. I'm hoping that I'm writing his name properly. What he does is he gives Dr. Seuss's book. And the name of the book is Green Eggs and Ham. So what this guy does is, to all his VIP prospects, when he's booking an appointment and going for a meeting, he sends this book. And he writes, it's one of the best books on selling. I want all of you to go through this book so that you will be able to use it in your appointment fixation. And I also want you to do a personalization. Go to a site called Creative. I want you to go through a site called creativemarket.com. Sorry, I think I've wrongly spelled. Go through the site called creativemarket.com. This will help you to render your photo in a cartoonist style, and that will help you to make framed portraits, which can be used for running brand campaigns that you want to use for sending messages to your clients. Another thing is you can download films which might send the message that you want to send, and create a folder for your target clients which they may be interested in. You can convert these videos and save it in a pen drive and gift this pen drive to your target clients. So you basically do the search for them on what they may be best interested in, and convert that into a DVD or a pen drive and giving it to them. So this is one idea. And when I was using the word humor, you can go to the site called www.cartoonbank.com or search similar sites and search for licensed or finished merchandise ideas and use it as a gift. There is another idea, which is that you can go to a site called metacritic.com. Go to this idea, and if you want to search the right film for your marketing campaign, you can get some films there. You can also go to a site called redbox.com. You can go to a site called moviephone.com. You can also go to a site called fandango.com. You can also go to a site, if you have got a subscription, moviesunlimited.com. Guys, how many of you have understood what's the idea? If anyone can explain. So let me talk to Rajesh Kumar. He says, excellent. Let me understand from him, what has he understood? So if Rajesh, you can explain to the audience, you're allowed to talk and explain what is this idea all about. What have you liked? Rajesh, you are allowed to talk. Hello, Rajesh Kumar.
What?
Hey, Rajesh. Not able to listen to me?
Is it audible now?
Yes, you are.
Is it audible?
Your voice is
audible.
speaking. Yes, audible, Rajesh. What have you liked?
Yeah. Say, yeah.
Unfortunately, I am unable to listen to. So I'm removing the permission to talk. Let me try and see what other people have understood. So team backend, if you can connect me to Jatin again, Jatin Botadra.
Yes, sir.
Jatin, will you be able to unmute?
Oh, yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you.
Jatin, what is the thing that you understood? You said it's like quoting your girlfriend, warming up before proposing.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a backdoor entry. It's like, creating a personal repo, and then at the same time, not hard selling, but then giving them faint ideas. And it's like, people, personal things appeal to them. And then only then, once they are causing up to you, you can do a good connect.
And this is also another way, if I may say, that you're not sounding salesy.
Yeah.
Because if you are sounding salesy, then actually getting appointments become very difficult.
I agree with you. Absolutely agree with you, Shet sir. Absolutely.
And let's say which is the site that you use if you have to choose a gift for your client?
So
Any idea?
I'm very pathetic. I go to Amazon and pick up things, but then that's not the right thing to do after having gone through this site list. I am sure that, I need to do my groundwork.
Yes. So let me give you some tools which you can use. Okay.
Much obliged.
With the help of which you will be able to, let's say if somebody is into weird ideas, so let's say you go to the site called towerhobbies.com. I want all of you to go through it.
Sure, sir.
I also want you to go through a site called ardon2.parrot.com. If you are into gifting your clients, and you can also go to www.dji.com. These are some sites that you can use for visual metaphors. You can go to a site. Let me search for a site. I'm just referring to my notes, which one I refer. And there is a book called How to Sell Anything to Anyone Anytime by Dave Kale, and he has also shared certain ideas. So let me quote him and share certain ideas with you guys. There is a store called www.momastore.org. You can find some good ideas there. There is another site called www.guggeinhemstore.org. Copy all of these sites and have fun. You can also go to a site called Museum Store. .sfmoma.org. Then there is a site called www.opulentitems.com to get ideas. And one of my favorite sites is uncommongoods.com. Go to these sites. If you want to search for some sophisticated gift for high value clients, you can search for www.touchofmodern.com and then search. You can, if people are geeks, your client lists are geeks, then you can search for scientificonline.com. There is another site that I use called device.com to get ideas from. Why am I talking about this? Because gifts are a natural solution for contact campaigns. But please, as my friend has said, that he is not selectively choosing it, but realize that it is important. I think we need to consider our gifts very carefully. Some executives that we will meet are embarrassed. Some are suspicious if you are giving expensive gifts, especially if they appear to be bribes. And there are some government and private organizations which does not follow or follows a code of conduct. They may not like it. And the thought behind the gift is the critical element, not the gift. So all the sites that I have referred are very low value gifts, and the thoughts are important so that you can become a sales magnet. Some gifts are calculated to appeal to not only your recipient, but their staff or family who influence the executive's thinking also. And gifts can also be stowed or selected with an objective that they share with others. So that's it from my side. Another piece is gifts. I have already spoken about it. Half of a gift, you can give visual metaphors to your clients. That's it from my side. I think 8-9 ideas I've given. Have fun, start a blog, write a guest blog, start an association, join the board of a charity, become an author, start an industry recognition award, become a trusted source of insight, and understand this subject called contact marketing in detail. That's it from my side. I am now ready and eager and curious to take any questions that you want to ask. Any one of you, whosoever wants to take ideas or ask questions from me on how I contact my clients, and if you want any ideas around it, I'll be more than happy to assist you. If I know, I'll be able to. Jatin is saying most valuable 45 minutes of my life. I like you. You are sending me so much of love, Jatin, that people will think that you are my friend. Because I've seen in paid webinars that you hire 5-7 people who keep on appreciating your work. So please say loudly that we don't know each other. No, Jatin.
Absolute strangers. They send me an invite, after this seminar started.
Thank you, Jatin. Thank you for being such a sport. So anyone who wants to ask any question, what you guys can do is you can, Arshdeep is, do you want to ask a question? Arshdeep Singh.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Hi, Arshdeep.
Yeah. I have had some experience about 5 years in HR manager, being an HR manager of a security agency, wherein I was supervising, then recruiting clients, taking them on board, right, doing the onboarding job and all. And then apart from that, I was also in the, into soft skill training of theirs, right. Then after that, So I have an MBA in HR and operations, and then subsequently I thought that why not learn something else while training them. So I just did my master's in journalism and mass communication, right. And then I got an offer from the VC of another university, so where I can do a degree in psychology along with I was taking interest.
What's your
So they were
question?
paying me for that.
What's your question?
I was like, I want to write a book, right? So, and apart from that, I want to create a blog. So, like, what kind of certain I'll say markers I should look for, like what to follow, what not to follow, like while quoting people and all like using their models and some to in my book to put in the idea, right?
So can I suggest to you that how I started, because I have yet not published my first book. Okay, but I'm on the path. Around December of this year, it will be out in the market. So can I share how I got out of it? It might resonate with you.
Yeah, that will be great. That will be great.
So Arshdeep, what I did was, first of all, I chose a micro niche for me. Okay. And for me, micro niche is sales. So anything and everything around sales is where the content is created. When I was a very small child, one of my principals told my father, when he was attending a parents-teacher meeting that had a great influence on me, he said to my father that the weight of your child's book should be more than the weight of the child when he turns 18. And I have followed that philosophy all throughout my life. So once you choose a micro niche, Arshdeep, start reading about it. I have started giving myself gifts. Every Sunday I buy a book. That example of weight is not relevant to me right now because all the books are there in my Kindle. Okay, but I hope you got the idea that you start learning about it, reading about it. And third is one of the most difficult steps which I took longer. I am 45 years of age. I should have done this earlier, but I have started setting aside every day a time, and most of the colleagues who are there with me in School of Inspirational Leadership know that I'm a very disciplined guy in terms of execution. I have set aside some time where I write every day and have started compiling them in the form of a Word file to start with. And once you do these 3 steps, there are many professionals available. Even if you can take help from School of Inspirational Leadership to help you organize. There are people who have already written books before you. They can guide you. There are some professional coaches around books and becoming an author. You can take their help and guidance. And my request is very simple. After you do these 3 steps, life, if that's your mission, ideas will come and people will be able, you'll meet people who will be able to help you. Arshdeep, I have all the high regards for people who want to write. There is enough and more content that you can write. Each one of us are as unique as a thumbprint. We should pick up a subject and start writing about it. 99% of the people have this in their bucket list, but primarily the reason why they are not authors is because they're lazy. So don't be lazy. Knowledge without action is philosophy. Please go ahead and start writing. That's my take, Arshdeep. Any other question? Anyone? Tanya, please talk.
Hi. So I wanted to know that because you have told so many actions to be taken to reach the client. So when we reach the client, when we like, there is a probability that that might not turn out. So we'll have to take actions for a lot of people that way. So what should be the expected outcome of it? As in, like, if I
Outcome of
as in how much revenue or how much money, like, what, I don't know how to tell that word, like how much of like ticket size should one client get to you if you're taking so many efforts, you're gifting, you're putting in time, you're putting efforts, and each client will require that time to reach, and meeting fixing will take time. It might be in a different city, so we'll have to spend money and go. So how much should I expect, matlab itna to hona chahiye so that I get that client? Or, like, the kind of business if we are into, to kitna like itna paisa milega, to I should take that client, I should put in so much effort for this client, otherwise I should find some other way to do it.
are there people in your family who are businessmen?
Yeah, my mummy, my dad, both are business.
So I know where is this question coming from.
Okay.
कि अगर हम पैसा लगाएंगे तो कितना पैसा मिलेगा?
हाँ, मतलब, like, नहीं, पैसा, not only पैसा, but time and efforts, everything matters, and I cannot keep running over the same person.
Yes.
Right? I have to reach
Tanya,
more
valid
people.
question. I think, let me first give a 30,000 above the sea level answer. Okay. Which is that marketing is a little different subject than sales. Yes or no?
Right.
Marketing is done for various objectives, strategic objectives. Some people do it for lead generation. Yes or no?
Right.
Some people do it for investing in their personal brand.
Right.
The journey that I shared today are largely ideas coming in from the second idea, which means instead of reaching out to people, can I invest so much in myself that people will become a sales magnet? I don't know whether I've given an impression that for everything the answer is gift. But if that's the feeling that you got, that's not the intent with which I said.
No,
Gift could be.
Gift ही देना है, but my time is not only gifts, even if we can give like other kinds of gifts, but the time and effort that we are putting into one person, that we are knowing that person, what they are doing, trying to connect, and there is so much efforts in every level, right? It's not that easy कि एक webinar डाल दिया तो इतने सारे लोग आ गए. मतलब whatever you have told, it's like requires personal touch. So if I'm putting personal touch in each and every client, that I mean, like, कुछ तो मिलना चाहिए, otherwise it becomes so difficult to put head into people. That was my concern.
When I started my journey, Tanya, 4 years back, I also felt that.
Okay.
But in the last 1 year, let's say if we have interacted with 10,000 people digitally, because there are systems that I've got exposed to,
Right.
the hardships that you're talking about right now is because the clarity is not there. But if you can get a blueprint around how to do that, it's very easy. And the best part is it is very, very enjoyable. I have a friend of mine, you can book a call with him. His name is Amit Deshpande. He looks after our marketing, ensures that people come into our webinars. And from 15th of August to 22nd of August, my friend Yogesh is doing a session on Inspiring India Movement, where we are expecting around 5,000 people plus coming in. Primarily because in one sessions we are having 5,000 people. So how to crack that is a question that we will discuss in detail. If you want to know more about it, I run a 10-day program called Sales Magnet. And in case if you're interested in becoming a sales and marketer, and if you want to know about the sales growth blueprint, I help MSMEs and business owners and employees who would like to get to know the path of creating a sales growth blueprint around it and help them come out of stagnancy and move to the next orbit. I've been doing that for last 34 batches. We are starting 35th batch of Sales Mastery Program that is starting on 3rd of August. I have my friend and colleague Diksha Sharma. You can talk to her. She will be, and she's so quick. While I'm talking to you, she is thinking that she's you are her targeted prospect. She has dropped a link. Talk to her if you find it interesting to get ideas and how to sort out life and find out a life of so that you can target your clients easily, learn, become aware about it. And if you are aware, then only you can repair this problem. So that's it from my side, Tanya. Thanks for having a small talk, and God bless. Loads and loads of wishes to you.
Thank you so much.
May you become a multi-million-dollar money magnet.
Thank you. Wish the same for you.
God bless. God bless. Thank you very much. So the link is there. What all you will get if you register for the Sales Mastery Program. The link is, it is there on LMS. It is there on the SIL University. I'll open that page for you. Let me share with you how you need to register. Okay. What you need to do is come onto this page. There are free power sessions. There's an introduction session. There is a session where I have explained the 6 stages of the sales cycle. There is a session on language of needs. There's a session on how to understand real needs of customer. There is a session on how product meets the need. Some bit of tips on negotiation, the kind of concerns that you can face. My request is come and register. Watch a little lesser time on Netflix. Spend more time on SIL University, and you will learn and gain certain new skills. And this platform does not have only content which is about sales. You will find many of my friends contributing and helping to contribute to make you successful. Go through the content, see what we have to offer. And if you find it valuable, you can buy the content online also. And if you want to meet us face-to-face and you're not an online person and you want to attend the program face-to-face, we have that option also. The next batch is starting on 3rd of August. I, Dr. Akshay, Seth, will sign off now. I have some time to catch up with my wife, and we'll have a cup of coffee. Enjoy yourself. Lovely weather. God bless all of you. Diksha, Amit, Abhijit, and everyone who has organized this session. My regards go out to all of you. Ganguly, Rajshri, all the best, and keep serving. This is the only way to become a sales magnet. Keep serving. Bye. I hope you guys enjoy it. Drop your feedback. Jatin, everyone, drop your feedback around the session, and we will be more than happy to keep serving every week, Thursday at 3 p.m. Write down your feedback, book a call with our consultant if you like it, and God bless all of you. Stay in touch, become a part of one of the fastest growing sales growth community in the country. The beauty of this community is that if you attend the program, I will come live every Sunday for the rest of my life and serve you. So those who are learning and had joined the course 2 years back, they had paid for 10 sessions. They have already attended more than 100 sessions, free of cost. Yeah, that's the process of community building, and I'm going to teach that to you if you want to build your community. God bless all of you. Bye-bye. Bye. Have fun. Can I leave now, Diksha? Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Have fun. Start interacting with the kids and have fun. Bye.